year end as a success for you?
I think the success is really in the team and everything we do as a team. And for us, that's a big goal of winning a national championship. I think that's the base. That's for this team and myself. So,
other than getting engaged this offseason, what else have you kind of done to get yourself ready?
We've had a great offseason as a team. A lot of good training. It's just the normal training, but we've done it different by connecting. Everyone's gone a little harder. The details have been bigger issues that we've attacked and just gone harder with each other and competed a lot more. I think this team does a great job of competing. If that's a sprint, bench press, whatever it is, like we track our speeds and everything like that. Everyone wants to get better and is competing with each other, so it pushes everyone.
What have those retreats been like with Dylan coming in here?
Yeah, no, those have been huge, I think, just for the connection aspect. He's been able to take us. We went down to Grants Pass and had a great weekend. You don't see that a lot from people like that. He's a great guy. You have a leader like that who he took everyone. It wasn't just starters or too deep. It was everyone, and he made sure that he took care of everybody like that. And I think that's really big for us, just because the guy we're going to war with and leads the team is connected with everyone, and everyone can get behind him.
You went
in the van yet?
Yeah, I have. I've been in the van a lot of times because we went down to Grants Pass twice for a kids camp and then for the downtown retreat, and spent some long hours in the van.
Is it like spacey, roomy? Is it comfortable? Like, what's the?
No, it's comfortable. It's actually a nice van. There's little like iPads on the back of the seats.
Wow.
You're still riding in style still, but it's a nice van.
How does this year feel different than last year?
I think it feels different because we have a lot of veteran guys, and I think everyone's put their nose down and worked. I haven't seen a team work this hard in the offseason, and I really like they said to compete. I think we have a lot of talent, and everyone throws the word talent around. But really, it comes down to like what you do with that talent and how hard you work. So I think everyone's done a great job of attacking the offseason, and we have all the talent in the world. So.
But let's touch on that. You said it. The expectations are not low for Oregon this year. How do you guys manage that?
For us, it's really keeping it inside the building. Everyone has their own words and expectations of us, but we have our own expectations, and those are high as well because we know how talented we are and how good this team can be. So we just try to keep it within our team because that's what matters. The people inside the building, the one who win games, everyone who puts into our program, that's what matters. So we try to just tune out the outside noise.
You went with Dylan to Hawaii when he went back to do the uniforms for his old high school and stuff. How were you guys able to build that relationship so quickly, where you were the teammate that he chose to bring out there?
Yeah. No, it just really, as soon as I decided to come back, I told him we were being best friends no matter if he wanted to or not. And he's a great person. We get along really well off the field. And my fiance and his girlfriend get along. And so we hit it off right off the bat. He's easy to get along with, and we got that little break, and I was able to make it out there for that and just see him in his own area. And it was really cool just because he gave back to his whole high school and did all kinds of crazy stuff for them. But then also there's Dylan Gabriel Day in Milani, Hawaii now, so I got to see that. It was really cool to be a part of.
New conference, new teams. Is there one team that sticks out to you that you're most excited to play against?
I don't really think so. We just kind of looking week to week. I think that's how you win big games, is you worry about who's in front of you. I'm excited to be a part of the conference. There's a lot of good programs and a lot of history to a lot of the programs, so I'm excited just to kind of be a part of that.
What's your relationship with Patrick like?
Oh, me and Pat are best friends. I just got done talking with him, but he's also just someone who's super easygoing, and he's just been like a big brother to me, honestly, since I've gotten here. And just me and him have been through a lot of stuff together, a lot of time together, and so he's like a big brother to me. I look up to him. He does a lot of things really well that people probably don't give him enough credit for. He deserves all the credit in the world.
What would be one of those things?
A lot of those things. One, he puts the team first. I've never met somebody who puts the team first like he does. Just some of the stuff on the field that people don't even see. He's an elite athlete still. He goes out and he blocks his butt off no matter what. And he's someone I look up to, especially off the field. He carries himself and he does everything right. I say he's almost a robot in some ways because he's on time every time. He does everything the right way, and there's never a complaint or anybody having to worry about what Pat's doing. You know, he handles his stuff the right way.
I've seen some, I think on Instagram, like you guys done like some truck NIL stuff
Yeah, we have.
together? Like what are those experiences like?
It's just amazing just to be able to, you know, do that with someone like Pat, because me and him both have been able to go with Kendall and do those deals, and it's been really cool. And to be able to do it with one of your best friends is even cooler. So.
During the spring game, there was quite a few, especially deep passes, incomplete from Dylan. Now that you guys had some downtime, he mentioned you guys were throwing a lot. Is that connection more there now with the receiving group and him?
Yeah, 100%. You know, spring ball is an early taste of football. You don't get much time. It's only a couple months, really, of preparation. And throughout the whole offseason, we've been throwing together. Everyone's been out there, and he's done a great job of making sure everyone's out there working. And we're getting those extra throwing sessions together, whether that's the dime time retreat or whenever we can just spare some time to come up and throw together.
You mentioned the one goal this season is winning. Other players have said the same thing. When you were deciding whether or not you want to come back, did you guys all meet together and say we want to make a run, or was it kind of individually everyone made that decision?
It's kind of individually, but you know, we all talk, and I talked to guys like Jeff and Jordan Birch and some key players that we got back. And when they decided they're coming back, you know, and we're starting to build a good class with transfers, and everyone is deciding to come back. And the coaches are staying, and everybody's kind of all putting their own agenda to the side to go do something great as a team. We want to be a part of that. So I think it makes it easy. Once one person does it, it just kind of snowballs.
What's Dan better at now, here in his third year?
He's better at everything. You know, with any job, you do it for long enough, you find out what you're not good at and what you are. And he's really leaned into that, and he does a great job. Really at everything. I have no complaints about him. He's done an amazing job for the team, especially, and putting the team first and taking care of us.
You've obviously been here.
Bring to the tight end group.
He brings a lot of things. He brings a lot of experience, knowledge. He's someone who's been through a lot of different coaches, offenses. He knows a lot of football. I think that's kind of the big thing that jumps out is his knowledge of the game. But he just brings someone who's going to put the team first. And he's actually an elite athlete. I know when he gets the ball in space, you've seen he can make people miss, and he can be explosive in the pass game as well. So I think he's a crucial part of our offense, actually.
How important is it to have a guy like that who excels at the little things, but also has the talent to do the big things?
100%. I think everyone can look to a guy like Pat. I think everyone should strive to work and be the way he has overcoming adversity. The way he plays the game the right way, and he does it with effort. And then he's an elite athlete, but he does the small things right, like you said. And I think that's something that everyone can look to get better, because no matter how good you are, you can always have room for improvement, especially in the fundamentals. And I think that's where he excels.
Is he more chatty with you than you guys than with us?
Yeah, he definitely is. You know, he's a reserved guy, but when you get to know him, he's a little chatty.
What was that experience of going out to Indy for the Big Ten Media Day like for you?
Oh, it was amazing, man. I was just blessed enough for everyone to trust me to go out there and represent us. So it was just an amazing experience.
You've obviously been here for the passing of Spencer and now Kyrie. What has it been like, you know, on this team dealing with that grief?
You know, it's something you don't ever want to go through. Honestly, you don't want to see a teammate pass like that with so much ahead of them. But we've done a great job, and Coach Lanning has done a great job of really bringing us together, making sure that everyone's remember those guys and what they did for the team and what they were as people, not just players. And I think he does a great job of making sure that we all remember those guys, and the future generations will. And so you got a family to lean on here, but it's hard to go through that, especially twice. But everyone's done a great job of leaning on each other, and you have family here. So
In the past, Dan's talked about those get real conversations. How beneficial are those with times like this?
No, they're huge, you know, because once you know someone for their why or what their makeup is really outside of football, you could play for that person a different way. It's a different connection. They're like family. I think that's where we've grown a lot this year, is the connection piece, and being able to build on that outside of football is huge, and I think it's really been beneficial for us.
Thanks, Steve.
Appreciate it.
Good luck this year, man.